Hello brothers and sisters, this is Mishako H, and in the last video I mentioned towards the end that in this video we'll be looking at factors that played an important role in molding the final form of Java language. These factors are often called Java buzzwords. The first term is simplicity. Java inherits all the best features from C and C++, thus making it really easy for any developer to learn with or without programming experience. Simplicity has also made it easy for C and C++ developers to migrate to Java. Security is the second buzzword for Java. Programs run in the Java virtual machine, usually shortened as JVM. Hence, malicious software intended to harm the computer or device running the program is fenced off from the machine because, all the programs developed in Java run in JVM. So the program, whether it comes with malicious software, cannot get to the actual machine. Hence, the computer or the machine running Java is protected from the malicious software. Portability is another factor that I suppose I mentioned in the first video, but it will do no harm to mention it again. The same JVM or the Java virtual machines that makes Java secure also make programs portable. Irrespective of the CPU, a machine that has JVM or Java virtual machine can actually run what we call a Java bytecode. And bytecode is a highly optimized set of instructions designed to be executed by a virtual machine, or in our case, a Java runtime system, which we have said is called Java Virtual Machine. Another feature is the fact that Java is object-oriented. Object-oriented programming, or shortened as OOP, is a programming language model organized around objects rather than actions and data rather than logic. Historically, a program was seen as a logical procedure that takes input data, processes it, and produces output data. Java is object-oriented programming language, but everything in Java is not made up of objects because Java managed to maintain a balance by adopting some non-object based functions so as to increase performance. The object-oriented model in Java is simple and easy to extend. Also, the primitive types such as integers are retained for high performance. So these primitive types are actually the non-object based functions or classes. Another feature is the fact that Java is robust, and the following features of Java make it robust. The first one is the fact that Java is platform independent because of virtual machine or the Java virtual machine that is used to run programs. The second one is that Java is an object-oriented programming language. The third is memory management. With Java, it's possible to manage the amount of memory spent or used by a program. And the last one is exception handling. With Java, you can handle exceptions or errors. Another buzzword is the fact that Java is platform independent. Java programs are written once and executed on any platform that has a Java virtual machine or the JVM. Another feature is the fact that Java is multi-threaded. Java allows you to develop programs that can do multiple tasks simultaneously. Interactive-based programs allows you to write program that responds to the user actions and help developers to just implement the logic based on the user action instead of managing the complete multitasking solution. Another buzzword is that Java is architecture neutral. The major challenge when Java was developing was to have a programming language which a program can be developed and executed anytime in the future. But remember, this is technology and there is always a changing environments, hardware, processors, operating systems, and that was actually a challenge with the other programming languages that existed. So Java code does not depend on the underlying architecture and only depends on the Java virtual machine, hence becoming architecture neutral because once you have a Java program running on the Java virtual machine, it doesn't matter what underlying architecture you have. Another buzzword is the fact that Java is interpreted or uses an interpreter. The compiled Java code is not machine instructions, but rather it is an intermediate code called bytecode. This code can be executed on any machine that implements the Java virtual machine. The reason we call it an interpreter is because the Java virtual machine interprets whatever code it needs to execute, because if it interprets everything and executes everything at once, then computers will find it hard to handle heavy programs. So the reason it's an interpreter is it interprets and executes whatever is needed to run at a particular time and waits for further instructions such as user input to interpret and execute another section of the bytecode. Another feature is high performance. When Java programs are executed, JVM does not interpret the entire code into machine instructions because of performance issues as stated above in the interpreted feature. The fact that JVM interprets whatever code it needs improves performance and allows those computers with small CPUs and processors to actually run complex Java codes, hence increased performance. Another buzzword is Java is distributed. Java has a feature called remote method invocation or RMI, which a program can invoke method of another program across a network and get the output. So that's like calling the method of another program. Finally, Java is dynamic. Java programs access various runtime libraries and information inside the compiled code, that is the bytecode. This dynamic feature allows Java to update libraries without affecting the programs or the source codes using those libraries. Having looked at the Java buzzwords, now it's time to complete the history, introduction and evolution of Java by looking at the definition of terms. However, because of time, I don't want to make long tutorials. We will be able to look at the definition of terms that you can get and find in programming, and that will be in the next video. So thank you so much for joining me in this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Goodbye.